Hey everyone, welcome back to the series of video. Today we are in the 12th part of the series of video in which we are going to discuss about a question of alpha, beta and gamma diversity. Let us have a look with this question. See, in this question it has been asked that in the graph below, large boxes denoted by P, Q, R, S, that means this one is a P, this is Q, this is R and this one is the S, represents region, whereas small boxes represent habitat. These are the regions. The big box is the region and the small box are the habitat. Labels S1 and S2 above each small boxes represent spaces present in that given habitat, and this S1, S2 are the number of spaces which are present in this habitat. Okay, given the below graph, choose the option which correctly describes the region which show maximum alpha and maximum beta diversity. In this question, we have to calculate the maximum number of alpha diversity and maximum number of beta diversity. Now, when we talk about alpha diversity, here, when we are talking about alpha diversity, it is the total number of species divided by total habitat. When we talk about beta diversity, it is gamma by alpha. So, for calculating beta, we have to first find gamma. What is gamma? Gamma is the number of variety. Okay. Now, let us see through the in this we have S1, S2. Here we have S1, S2. Here S1, S2, S1, S2. So, here for calculating alpha, what is needed? Total number of spaces. Here we have in case of a P. Here we are calculating for P. For calculating alpha, we have to calculate the total number of spaces. See, in case of P, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 number of spaces by total habitat. How many habitat are there? There are 4 habitat. This small box represents the habitat. So, there are 4 small box. So, 4 habitat. So, by dividing 8 by 4, we get 2. Now, we have to calculate gamma for calculating beta. So, gamma means total variety. Here we have S1 and S2, that means there are 2 types of variety of spaces present. So, gamma is 2. So, by this we can calculate beta, that is alpha by gamma equals to 2 by 2 equals to 1. So, here we got alpha equals to 2, gamma equals to 2 and beta equals to 1. In the same way we will calculate for Q. In case of Q, alpha will be, how many alpha? There are 12 species present over here. So, alpha will be 12 divided by, there are 4 habitat present. So, 12 by 4 equals to 3. We have to calculate gamma. Gamma means total variety present. There are 3 types of variety. Here we have S1, S2 and S3. So, gamma will be 3. By this we can calculate beta. Beta equals to gamma by alpha. That means 3 by 3 equals to 1. Here it is, here the beta will be gamma by alpha equals to 2 by 2. In the same way we will calculate for R. Here we will calculate for R. For R, alpha will be, there are 4 species present. So, here it will be 4 by total habitat is 4. So, 4 by 4 equals to 1. Next we will calculate gamma. The gamma is 2 because here we have S1, here we have S2, here also we have S1, S2. So, the number of spaces will be 2. Gamma equals to 2. So, by this we can calculate beta. Beta equals to gamma by alpha, that equals to 2 by 1 equals to 2. In the same way we will calculate for S Here for S, alpha will be calculated. Here we have 5 S1, S2, S3, S4 and S5. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 by total number of habitat equals to 4. So, we will get 1.2 and gamma here is 5. There are 5 type of species and by this we can calculate beta, that is gamma by alpha equals to 5 divided by 1.2, that equals to 4. So, from here we will see the maximum number of alpha and beta present. So, here we have for alpha we have to calculate the maximum alpha and beta. So, in case of P we have alpha equals to 2, in case of Q we have alpha equals to 3, for R we have alpha equals to 1 and for S we have alpha equals to 1.2. So, the maximum number of alpha is in Q, it is Q. So, for alpha it is Q, so the answer will be maximum alpha equals to Q and for beta we have to see. So, for P the beta is 1, for Q beta is 1, for R beta is 2 and for S beta is 4. So, the maximum number of beta will be 4, that is for beta we have S is the correct answer. So, we will see in the option we have Q and S or not. So, in the first option the option is Q and S. So, the first answer is the correct answer. By short formula we have to solve this question. Thank you for watching this video till the end.